All right, congratulations, you guys, 2018 Patriot League champions. Coach, we'll start with you with just some general thoughts on the game.
This was a wow, okay. This was a game that was physical and aggressive. I thought, Navy came out ready to play. And, anytime we play them with the defense that both teams play, it could be a knockdown, drag-out fight. And, I thought we stumbled early. I don't think we did a great job executing against their defense in at least the first quarter. But once we felt more comfortable, because I think I've said this before, but anytime you try to run their 2-1-2 in practice, it's not the same as a game. So you have to kind of get used to what they're trying to do and take away. And then once we figured out what they're trying to take away and move people to different spots, I think it helped. The more direct passes we got to the teeth of their defense, it helped us get easier shots. But I really think the third quarter was really important for us to gain the lead and keep the lead. I thought our defense in the second half was much better than the first half. We just seemed to kind of like turn it on and really knew that if we didn't do and defend like we did at the second half, it would have been a longer game for us. So really proud of these two. These two stepped up when we needed them to step up and carried us throughout the game.
Emily, we'll start with you, and then Cecily, just some general thoughts.
I mean, Navy's an unbelievable team. So we knew that coming into it. We knew it was going to be a fight till the end, and they did a really good job defensively and offensively, and we were just able to match that and I think come out on top just based off of some big people stepping up towards the end of the game.
I agree. I think after the past two games against Army and Lafayette, we knew that defense was going to be what was going to win this for us. And I think that was true today as well. And I'm just really proud of everyone and the effort that we all gave today.
We'll open the floor for some questions for the student athletes.
Can you talk about defending Dunham and Fensky, because I thought you did a good job?
Yeah, I mean, I think, we wanted to put Maria, who's our best perimeter defender, although I think all our perimeter players are good defenders, on Dunham and Alina on Fensky. But, I think our goal was just not to allow them to shoot the three, to find ways to get them to put the ball on the floor going to the rim and then rotate accordingly. But we also talked about the more that you can guard them individually, the less we have to rotate, the better off we are. But part of our strategy also was to make their post players shoot more shots than the guards and hope that it didn't go in, basically. But no, I thought Cecily did a good job, and Mike did a good job of jamming the paint, not let them get easy layups when the guards did get beat.
Questions?
Coach, Cecily didn't play the first two games that you guys had against them this year. What kind of factor do you think that became for them, maybe being a little more unfamiliar with her early?
I'm sure it was a factor. Actually, Steph said to me before the game, she's like, we haven't seen Cecily this year. She goes, I don't know if that's good or bad. I don't know how to feel about that. And I'm thinking, I think it's good for us. But, obviously she's our second leading scorer right now, and we know she can carry us from time to time, and she did that well in the first half when we definitely needed her, when Emily was struggling a little bit. So she hit big shot after big shot, and she's confident in herself, and I love how confident these two are, because it carries and goes a long way for our success.
Sure. Okay. Thanks. For Emily, we've already mentioned your struggles in the first quarter. And you talked already about the Navy defense. Was it more about what they were doing to guard you, to stop 6 of your first 7 shots, something like that? Or were you just cold this first half?
I mean, I think they did a really good job defensively. 15 is an unbelievable defender. She was riding me like crazy, and it was just tough to get open. And I think I forced a few shots that maybe I should have passed up. But I mean, in the second half, like Coach said, she said, you're going to be a passer this game, and that's kind of what I tried to focus a little more on in the second half in terms of distributing the ball. My shot wasn't really falling, and others people's were, and if they're going to guard me that tight, then getting other people open is more of what I could do. So.
Free throw shooting down the stretch, I think when they got within one, I think you hit 11 of your final 12 free throws.
Yeah, actually one of our keys to victory today was foul trouble and free throws, and we really were never in foul trouble. I think Maria was in the first half, but that was pretty much it. But I told them in the locker room, this could be the difference in the game if we make our free throws, and we're a very good free throw shooting team. And yes, I think they cut it. Was it to 1? I thought it was to 3, but it was to 1. I think Maria hit back-to-back free throws, and then from there, I think we just made our free throws after that. So, I'm proud because we've had games where we have missed free throws. But, to be able to do it on the biggest day is huge.
So, Coach, tell us about your coaching style from the bench on championship day. Is it any different than the rest of the season?
No, I told them in the locker room, today's just like any other game. It's no different. We're doing the same rotations. We're subbing as much as possible. We're trying to figure out who's helping us more in what scenarios and things like that, and trying to move pieces around. But there's no reason to change what you do.
With the score just 24-23 at halftime, both teams had some mistakes in the first half, and you were only down by 1 at halftime. Was the mood more, or was there extra adrenaline, or was it more of an instructive mood, or what was it like in there? What did you tell your team?
I'm not sure what the players were feeling, but I felt fine. We didn't play well. We had a ton of turnovers. They had a ton of turnovers. It was an ugly first half. But I felt fine. I'm like, hey, we're only down 1, and we're playing like this. That's a good sign. And when they came out in the third quarter and we started to lock people down defensively, I thought, okay, if we could just get the lead, we might be all right. And so they did just exactly that.
Any final questions?
Coach, think you can do some damage in the NCAA tournament?
I don't know. To me, that's such a fun experience, and I'm looking forward to living it through these guys. It's all about matchups and where you go, and we'll see, I guess. Who knows? I don't put anything past this team, that's for sure. And they'll be prepared and they'll be ready, but I think it just depends on the seed and the matchup.
No, it's okay.
What are you guys going to do with the net?
I think Emily's going to wear it forever.
Great. Congratulations again, you guys. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.